Hello YouTube! Today on the Naughty Librarian, I am bringing you another awesome book haul. I'm so excited for books! First up I have The Eye of Mines by James Dashner. So this is it's another series from James Dashner, who wrote Maze Runner and that whole trilogy, but I haven't really read any of his other stuff. And this one is apparently, I guess, about virtual reality and hackers and some bad shit, because he writes dystopians. But I'm interested. It has a cool cover. It says, "The world is virtual. The danger is real." So I assume this is going to be suspenseful. And it's James Dashner. I'll give it a whirl. It seems kind of cool. Next up, I have The Program by Suzanne Young. I have never heard of this book, but it seems like a book I would have heard of. It's essentially, sadness is like a disease, I guess, because suicide in this world is like an epidemic, and if you get too sad, they like send you away into the program, so you won't be sad anymore. And I assume they do evil things, because I mean, why would they write a book about it if it was just like people getting the help they need? I assume bad things happen to depressed people in this. I assume lobotomies, because that's usually what it is in these situations for like YA dystopian, certain emotions are outlawed books. So we'll find out. I assume there's also like a lot of kissing in it because they're holding hands on the cover. But it's weird. I've never heard of this book, but it seems cool, so I'll give it a whirl. Why not? Next up, I have Going Bovine by Libba Bray. I have heard about this book a lot, and I know it's just ridiculous, but like, I want to read it so bad because it's so weird and quirky that it's probably amazing. I read the blurb to this, and like, it makes no sense, but like in the best way possible, because it's all like the most random sentences you could think of, all in one place, and then that's the plot. So I'm pretty sure this is not gonna, it's just nonsense, and I love it, kind of. I'm very excited to read it. I can't even say what it's about because it's so many weird things all at once, and it's amazing. Next up, I have 13 Reasons Why by J. Asher, and surprisingly enough, I have never read this. I have never seen the Netflix show either because there's just too many things to watch, and I'm behind on everything. Everything that's not book related, I am so behind on. You know, I'm behind on books. I'm just behind. Anyway, 13 Reasons Why. I've never read it, and I already kind of know what it's about. I know it's like suicide, and this girl who killed herself, she like sends out like 13 tapes and saying, "This is why I did it. It's because of you," essentially, in these tapes. And it's probably emotional. And I don't know. It was never a book that really, really appealed to me, but I got it at a library book sale for 50 cents, so for 50 cents it's pretty appealing. So I will probably try to read this finally and like see what the hype is about. Next up, I got two different books by Katherine Jinks, and both of them seem incredible for different reasons. First, I have The Abused Werewolf Rescue Group, and secondly, Living Hell. So both of these books sound so irreverent and awesome and funny that like I can't wait to read them. They both sound so awesome. Abused Werewolf Rescue Group is about this kid who becomes a werewolf, and he's like kidnapped by people who are like, "Yeah, you're a werewolf, kidnapping." Yeah. And there's a group of them. I don't really know how to put this into words, but like, awesome title. This is a title buy, because that sounds like an awesome book. Living Hell, on the other hand, it takes place in space, and basically people have left Earth a long, long time ago, and they've all been in this spaceship for like hundreds of years probably, and then a radiation wave comes, and the spaceship like becomes animate, and it tries to kill its inhabitants. So awesome premise. I'm very excited to read this. It's got an awesome cover. It's like pink, and there's a kid with a katana, and there's like tentacle monster of things. So awesome cover. So yeah, total cover buy, but it seems awesome. Last but not least, I got Replica by Lauren Oliver. So here's Lyra, and the back is Gemma, and it's 2 books in 1 book. And I know both the stories like happen concurrently. I'm not really sure which one I'm supposed to read first. I guess Lyra, because I feel like this is the front of the book because it doesn't have a barcode, but I could be wrong. I still kind of don't know what this is about, but I know I see it everywhere and I've always wanted to read it anyway. I think essentially it's kind of like in the future, they're like sick people can grow like a replica of themselves to use like to harvest organs from, I think. And I think some of these like people they grew escape. This is conjecture because I really don't know what this is about at all, but I always see it around. I think it looks really cool and has a cool idea. It's 2 books in 1. Both stories happen at the same time, so conceptually this is dope. And I think that's what happens in it, but whatever it is, I'm totally gonna rate it because it sounds awesome. All right, that was another awesome book haul. Please let me know down below which ones of these books have you read, which ones were your favorites, which ones are your least favorites. Let me know which ones I should definitely be reading first. That's all for now, YouTube. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And that's all for now, and I will see you soon. Bye!